Evening guys, welcome to Matt Mostly Barbecues again. Hopefully you're back for another time. Tonight I just actually thought I'd go really basic and go back through what I've done it in a previous film and told you about doing the charcoal and show you and do something really simple. We're having hot dogs tonight, but with normal sausages, and I just thought I would set the barbecue up so you can see the different areas. The barbecue's just warming up at the minute, but you can see here, and I can put my hands here, it's warm but not really hot, and here just where there's obviously my barbecue's got a segregator for the charcoal, but if you push the charcoal over to one side, you're going to get a hot area and you're going to get a cold area. So tonight what you're going to be able to see is I can put the sausages on, get them to the colour that you want them, and then take them over and just keep them going, keep them cooking so they cook through. Okay, just so I can show you this different segregated areas. In this package here is some onions, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. All it really is just onion and garlic, and I'm just going to throw that in the barbecue and just let it go. Turn it over a couple of times, and hopefully they'll go nice, golden, caramelised. We'll have a look at them in a bit, and you can all have a laugh if it hasn't worked, but it's going to work. It normally works a treat anyway. Onions for the hot dogs. All I'm going to do, I've actually put some garlic in there as well because I like it. Dog bark in the background, really sorry about that. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, a bit of cumin, and then just going to spray it with fry light. If you want to use oil, you can use oil, but you only need a tiny bit. But I use fry light. Why? Because it's supposed to be a bit healthier, so I'm trying my best. Anyway, so I'm just going to literally put it in there, and I've lined the bowl with the with tin foil so I can wrap it and just throw it on the barbecue and let it do its thing. Then I'm going to add a tiny bit of cumin to go over the top, just for a bit of extra flavourings. There we go. So that's about a teaspoonful. Nice sprinkle of salt over it. Go, and some cracked black pepper. Okay, and then a bit of fry light and just spray it all over. And it looks like a lot, but it is only a spray, so don't worry too much about it. There we go. As I say, you can, if you want to, do that with olive oil or with oil. It won't matter. Be careful with olive oil because if it's going on a hot barbecue, it's going to just burn. But you know, have a go, whatever you need to do. But fry light for me with the onions and those flavourings will work a treat. So I'll meet you back out at the barbecue. So here we are, the charcoal's nearly ready. It's still a little bit flamey, but I'm willing to give it a go because I've got the space to carry on. So I'm just going to shutter it down a little bit at the bottom, just to take the air drawer out a little bit. We've got normal sausages, sort of premium brand store-bought sausages, and we've got sort of skinnier ones that have got a little less fat content in it. It really doesn't matter. If the barbecue's too hot and you leave them on there, they're just going to burn, and that's why so many people have black on the outside, raw in the middle armadillos rather than having sausages. So I'm going to place mine just a little bit set back on the barbecue. Okay, it's not far away from the coals, but it's far enough away that the flames are not going to burn all the sausages. Okay, so they're the ones that are full fat, if you like, and here are the ones that are the skinny ones. The skinny ones I recommend you put a little bit further back because there's no fat content in them, or little fat content in them. They tend to go a little bit quicker. All right, so I'm going to put them back here, and we'll just start to get them brown. And now the rest of it, and this is whether you're on any sort of barbecue, the rest of it is let them cook. Don't mess with them, don't be faffing around with them, leave them. There's a phrase that I've seen on loads and loads of YouTube videos everywhere, which is, if you're looking, it isn't cooking. All right, so just remember that. Leave it alone. Just let it do its thing for a bit. Okay. So in a sec, I'll flip them over. Probably about 2, maybe 3 minutes time, and I'll check one. And if it's not going dark, then I'm not going to move it. Okay. If it is, then I'll start to flip them all over. And if it is, then I'll show you. Okay? See you in a sec. So Maddie's decided to join me just right now, just to check the sausages. Do you want to check the sausages? Hey, let's check the sausages. Okay, let's have a little look in the barbecue. Oh, there we go. Oh, they smell nice. They smell nice. Lovely. Okay, well, I'll take a look at those. I'm going to go wash my hands first. I'm going to take a look at the sandwiches. Take a look at the sausages and see how they're doing. Okay? There we go. Okay, hands washed, dog down, look at the sausages. So, I'm just going to pick one of the sausages up. And you can see there, because I've left it and where it is in the barbecue, it's just starting to do. So you're getting the lovely smoke from the barbecue, you're getting the barbecue flavour in there, but it's still only done that side. It's not, the sausages are not over the coals, but they're far enough over to actually just start to cook them. And that's all you need to start to do. And you just twist them gently. You almost cook sausages gently. When you're under the grill, you don't think they're going to do in one go. It's the barbecue, it's the same thing, it's the same principle. And just so I can show you, so this is one of the lower fat sausages, and you can see now that's already taken, that's already starting to get quite dark. So I know I need to move those back and use it as a judge. So judge what you're going to do. It's a lot different if you're going to be on a gas barbecue. It is a lot different if you're going to be a gas barbecue. I've been told to get into talking about gas barbecues as well, because you've got more control over where your gas is going. But on the charcoal, you've got to kind of separate your charcoals out so you can start to learn where your hot spaces are and where your cold spaces are. Just so you know, the onions, I've just flipped them over. I've just flipped it over a little bit right now, but I'm just going to carry on leaving it, and hopefully it'll do. In a minute, I might just poke a hole in the top, and the smell's going to be immense. It's going to be onion, it's going to be garlic, it's going to be salt and pepper, a little bit of cumin. It's just going to be wonderful, okay? But it's just hot dogs. That's all we're making, but you're just making the most of it. See you in a sec. Okay, so I've done a quick turnover of the sausages. As you can see now, there's a few that are starting to get some colour on. I've decided to move them forward a little bit so I can get a little bit more colour on them. But again, I'm in full control because you've got the hot side, cold side. Well, not cold side. It's just not really burning hot. I wouldn't dare do that over there because that really would hurt. So yeah, you can see you've got different areas. So put your sausages where you need them. Okay, so if you'd like to come in a little bit closer, what you're going to be able to see now is the ones that are low fat sausages. You can see the lines on them, they're starting to cook. I have moved them around because I didn't feel like they were cooking quick enough. And you're starting to see the nice colour appearing on the sausages the way that you want to do. If you start to feel that there's a little bit more colour going on than you want, you can move that sausage over and you can just roll the others in and you can start it all cooking. It's as simple as that, folks. Okay, that's all you need to do. Just keep your eye on them. Keep steady, and just remember, now I've moved them around, I'm going to leave them at least 2 or 3 minutes. Just leave them alone. Okay then guys, here we go. We've got some sausages cooked. So you can see I've moved some over. These are the ones that have got the fat in them, but so they're the full fat ones if you like. So I've moved those over. They've got nice crispy skins on them. These are the ones that are just finishing off, that are the low fat ones, but nicely done over there. And in there is still the onions. All I've done has been turning the foil around. Okay, but I think we're nearly there. It's tea time. Sausage is done. It is as simple as that. The one thing I will say is, although I've edited the video and it's only, however long it actually is, it's taken 30 minutes to cook those sausages. So you need to know that you need to put love into them. Barbecuing is not just a quick thing, it's because you like it, okay? If you prefer your sausages done under the grill because you want them done in 15, 20 minutes, do them that way. Me, all day long. Matt Mostly Barbecues. See you later. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to ring the bell, and the crumpet will be there. Ring the bell. And I'll see you next time. Next time I'll probably be in a different location because I'm going to go on holiday and I'll be using a different barbecue than this. I'll be using a Weber Jumbo Joe. So then you can see a different technique. I might be on the beach. Hopefully I will be. I really want to be on the beach. I'll see you all soon. Take care.